What's up, everybody? Welcome back to yet another live session. And this will be the last live session for a second. What's up, Iwa? How you doing? What's up, Mo? What's up, Elena? Thank you, Kushagara. Thank you, Apollonius. I'm good. I'm good. I'm ready to go. So it's 9 p.m. Belgian time here, and I will be. I have to be in the hospital at. Thank you so much, Iwa. I appreciate you. You're the best. I have to be in the hospital at 10:30 a.m. So I'm probably gonna get work done like 12:30, something like that. That is the status. Um, Man, it's been such a long road. Like from waking up in Mazunte in March, beginning of March, and noticing and realizing that I had this metal this metal part of my jaw exposed, and just basically going through the whole month of March, going through the whole month of April, May, June. That's 4 months and a half of me walking around with this metal piece sticking out. Like I remember making the video called "I'm in Big Trouble," and somehow, I made it across the Great Plains and the Great Ocean. Somehow, I made it across back. I made it back to Belgium. I got back into the Belgian medical system, and tomorrow the day is there. So, thank you, Donna. I appreciate you. I'm not really nervous. I'm a lot more excited than I am nervous. Like, I mean, every now and then I'm like, fuck, it's really happening. Like, they're gonna cut me open like a fish once again. Mm, like, yeah, it's not great. It's not like, but yeah, mainly what I was just describing, like this incredible journey to keep going to the gym, do yoga, keep going on dates, like traveling, all whilst having this this huge issue with my face. You know, the literally an open hole. So many times I had nightmares that like it became infected, but it never became infected. I never had an infection. Yes, Ewan, I'm happy too. What's up, life threader? What will the surgery address? So basically, in case you don't know yet, this part right here. See this? This is like trying to zoom on it. Literal medical, the literal metal skeleton sticking out of the side of my face. And he's gonna take it out. That's what we're doing. Like he's gonna take out the metal, and then hopefully we're not gonna have to harvest skin or tissue from anywhere else to close it up. I really, really hope that's the case. So that's what the surgery will address, Delios. Thank you, Life Threader. Yeah, like I said, I fully intend on taking a bit of a break. I might even I might film, but then I might not post it if that makes sense. Because I know if I start posting it, I'm just gonna get sucked into the stream again with content creation. I'm kind of tired and I'm kind of looking forward to a few days off. Nah, it was properly attached in the first place. That wasn't the issue, Iwa. The issue was that all of this side was radiated. I'll show you. I have my radiation mask. Where is it? This is my radiation mask. So they used to put this on me. Right? And then it's no like, man, I'm breaking it. I'm destroying it. Um, you put this on, but then there's a hole where they want to radiate you. So there's a hole in the jaw part, right? And that's where I receive the radiation. And getting that radiation done was honestly, one of my biggest regrets. But back then, what did I know? I just followed like the doctor's advice. And so, because of the fact that it was radiated, that tissue basically just slowly dies from that day onward. So, if you have a foreign object inside of you, like titanium, like metal, it's going to push through the radiated tissue because the radiated tissue is shrinking every day. It's getting smaller and smaller. So, in time, the titanium exposes itself. It pushes itself through the skin. Yes, Ben, tomorrow. What's up, Katie? My husband had the same mask during radiation. Yeah, like the radiation mask, it like straps you onto the thing. Yep. So yeah, that is where we're at. The thing is also with these fibrosis. Can you explain what that is, Iwa? I'm not sure. The thing about these surgeries is there's not really a playbook, meaning that I never fully really know what to expect before it happens. So it's always like a wait and see type of deal. Are you scared? Nah, man, I'm not scared. Um, like me relocating to Mexico, me putting myself into the Mexican system in terms of healthcare and all those things. I took a huge risk. I took a huge gamble. And my family made sure I was well aware of that. And me, I was scared when I first saw the metal poking through that morning in Mazunte in the state of Oaxaca. Like, imagine being in this cast off hippie village. There's barely electricity, barely Wi Fi, and you realize that your face has opened up and you're so far from civilization. That's when I was kind of scared. Um, what's up, Ida? Good to see you, girl. That's when I was scared. But like, then I was just like, okay, I just gotta keep calm. And then I made the video telling you guys that, what was going on. And in that moment, I was like considering, making it back to Belgium as soon as I could. But it didn't match my timeline. It didn't match my timeline. I had just met that girl that I was madly in love with. I took a huge risk to stay in Mexico, but I stayed just to get to know her better and to hang out with her and because I enjoyed the time with her, I'm not gonna lie. Took a huge risk once again. And so I'm just grateful that I made it to this point, to this position where tomorrow morning the surgery's taking place. I never realized access to surgery, access to healthcare, like real healthcare, access to a real surgeon that can help you and put you on a clean table and work on you with clean devices. By the way, guys, can we get some thumbs? This is embarrassing. 7 thumbs. We got 25 people. That's crazy. You guys are crazy, man. You're gonna make me log off in like 2 seconds. That's insane. I don't ask for a lot, man, but I do ask that you close the chat box and you hit the thumb. Like, that's crazy. That's honestly embarrassing. Um, but yeah, like when I started trying to get into the get the surgery done in Mexico, and then it slowly dawned on me that public healthcare in Mexico is an illusion. Like you can't really get help. Like you get an appointment for a scan, and then you have to wait 3 weeks, and they show up, and then they're like, "Scan machine is broke, doesn't work." Like what? And they just tell you to like, yeah, come back in 3 weeks. Like what? Same with the surgeon. I had to wait for a month to see the surgeon. Finally go see the surgeon, and then you show up and they're like, the surgeon's not in. Come back in a month. That's how it goes in Mexico. Like if you're poor, you don't have access to medical help. If you're poor, or like if you're like me, like you're not poor, but you're in that system. And I had my job finessed me. They convinced me that we got the best insurance in the world. Like you got great private healthcare, but then that didn't they wouldn't cover that because it was a pre-existing condition. Yo, guys, can you hit the fucking thumb? Jesus Christ! The fuck. At this point, only Ida, the people that hit the thumb, and you are keeping me here. Honestly, thank you for the 3 people who understand. Um, how you doing, Ida? How's your day going, bro? Is there any way they can make or customize a new job for you? It's not that easy, man. Like they can print all they want. That's not the issue. The issue is the soft tissue. I don't have more soft tissue to use. We can, because the soft tissue has to come from my body. We've already used up all of my lower body, like soft tissue that I had left. So if we want to make my face better, we're talking pec removal, we're talking rear delt removal, we're talking like I'm sacrificing. I'm literally gonna sacrifice the one thing I have in this world, which is my superhero physique. Like, no, I don't want to do that. If you like, and you know what, man? Like, I think my scar is not that bad. And the thing is, if they put new tissue on it, it's not gonna look that much better than this. Like the front view is gonna be more or less the same. It's gonna be more full on the side. But you know what? I'm not sacrificing my goddamn tech for that. That's insane. Like, that's crazy. And if that's gonna be the difference between like if that's gonna make a person be with me or not, or like fuck that shit. Hell no. I'm not necessarily gonna be on medicine, Alexandra. Like maybe some antibiotics after surgery. Are you going back to Mexico? Yeah, the idea is to go back to Mexico like mid-August. That's how it's looking right now. My husband had stage 4 tonsil base of the tongue cancer. He went through a brutal chemo radiation to his front neck, throat. He still has issues with swallowing. I'm so sorry to hear that. He has a lot of pain to this day in the neck area. He was told that his tissue became fibrotic. Hmm. I'm so sorry, Iwa. He's very lucky to have you and your support. Lystreader, you rock. Elena, you rock. I appreciate you guys hitting the like. I don't want to make a big deal about it, man, but when I see 27 people in here and I got 6 likes, that is a little bit upsetting, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I would never scold anyone, or I would never expect donations like money. That's like a huge bonus if you can do that. But I wouldn't like. I get it. We all got bills to pay. Like, especially now. But like A like is like the least you can do, honestly. If you like the channel and you like the content, I don't know. Thank you, Iwa. Alexandra, make sure you get the correct meditation. Yeah, that's not going to be an issue. Apollonius, is healthcare in Belgium good? Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. And it's not, it doesn't do any of that American pre existing condition nonsense. Like, tell me what the fuck is what is the point of having like healthcare when it literally does not cover like something because you've had it before. Like if I already had cancer twice, do you know why I want to be medically insured? Because I might get cancer again. Like the fuck? Like yeah, that's insane to me. So yeah, it's way better in Europe and it's way better in Belgium than on the left side of the globe being the Americas. Thank you, Dark Vader the Thugsta. That's a dope ass name too. You're like the Jean Claude Van Damme of the YouTube community. I'll take it, man. Ida, you're right. I wouldn't sacrifice any more of your body parts for the same results. Yeah, I mean, I feel you, dog. It reminds me of Yuck Mouth. You know Yuck Mouth the rapper? He would always go hard on that. He was like, yeah, 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 I mean. Um, yeah, Ida, like, and I'm like probably like I'm sure if they take my pick, like they could make my face quote unquote better. Like it would be better than it is today. But I just don't see the like I love my body too much, man. I love my upper body too much. There's no way I want to give that up. I'm just not rolling with that. Also, I feel like I'm 37. I don't know, man. If I would get more tissue put on for the first like um for the first I want to say 3 years, it would be like a big bulging piece of meat. It would be like this, like a big meat balloon, and then gradually it turns into like a nicer face. But my point is, um, I would be like 40 by the time it would be like a lot better. And I'm like, fuck that. 37, I'm gonna live it up. Finnish healthcare is iffy? Really? I'm surprised. Keep Sneak coined it. Ha, Bay Area. Nice. Anywho, guys, any questions you have? The time is now. Also, feel free um, to do one of two things or both things. Feel free to hit the thumb, but you can also make a donation to the channel. If you make a donation through PayPal, YouTube does not take a cut. My PayPal ID is right there. It's in the pinned message, right up there. Um, Make sure to send it to friends and family. That way PayPal doesn't tax it. Or if you prefer, you can also click on the $ below the chat box and donate and support the channel that way. There's nothing wrong with the way you look now. I agree. I agree. I'm good. I've accepted it, man. I'm good. Like, and to be super frank and honest, I've attracted plenty and enough good-looking people, women, to realize that it's more than doable. It's more than possible. Like that's not a deal breaker. So I'm good with it. No, you're good, Iwa. Don't you worry, girl. How long is the recovery? It depends. We don't know. We don't know. I love your look. Thank you, Lice Treader. I appreciate that, buddy. I like it too. I feel like I look like a Darth Vader superhero. Um, Yeah, like the recovery is hard to predict because I never know what's gonna happen until it happens. Meaning, m- multiple times in the past, I've woken up and then my surgeon is like, "Oh, we did this and this and this," because he also like he has to open it up and see how it is on the inside to kind of like you know, yeah, see what's going on. That's the energy we need, Iwa. I appreciate you, girl. I appreciate you. Iwa's donation. So yeah, I'm hoping the recovery is gonna be only a few weeks. We'll see. I'm gonna try to document it. I'm gonna try to document the recovery for you guys, but I have one last video ready to go that I recorded um yesterday. I'm gonna post that tomorrow just to like hold you guys over, make sure you have some content, and then it'll probably be a while, depending on how I feel. It really depends on how I feel. Do you have insurance companies in Belgium like in the US? I remember you saying the insurance comes from taxpayers. Yeah, so in Belgium, you have public health care, which means that it's a system tied into the taxes that people pay. Um, so we also have private health care in Belgium if you want to get like extra insured for special stuff. And it's like private health care will get you like a one person bedroom and stuff like that. Stuff like that. And private healthcare includes like a dental plan. Like regular healthcare doesn't include dental plan. It does to an extent, but not really. Like if I wanted new teeth installed, public healthcare would not cover that because they consider that to be aesthetic, like not necessary. But so we do have private companies, but you don't need it in Belgium. Like that's the beauty of living in if I had been born somewhere else, I would have been dead right now. My my country has paid over €1 million in chemotherapy, in surgeries, in treatments to keep me alive. And it's funny because I remember growing up in Belgium and I used to watch these American movies and I was like, "Fuck, I'm born in the wrong place. I wanna be like a high school quarterback. I wanna have a jacket with a letter on it," you know? You know what I mean? Like Boy Meets World type stuff. Um, and then ironically, later I realized that I was born in the right place. I know, I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Yeah, in Italy it's free, Germany, France, UK, I'm pretty sure. Scandinavia. Yeah, man. The Spartans, they did it. They they knew what they were doing. Natural selection. Canada has public health care? I wasn't aware. That's awesome. I didn't know that. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate you so much. That is really kind of you. And Austria is the same. Of course, guys. Like all of those, like I think it's pretty much like that anywhere in Europe. With free healthcare, I heard the waiting time before treatment can take many months. No, man, not in Belgium. When they diagnosed my second cancer, I was I got treatment. I began treatment the same day. The same day. I went in, they saw something was wrong, and they put me on treatment the same day, and I wasn't allowed to leave. And I ended up staying like 6 weeks, and that was immediately my first chemo cycle. Yeah, no waiting time in Belgium. Any advice or experience on how I can win a Muslim girl? She's really into me, but the religion is a hinder. I mean, I don't really I never dated a Muslim girl, so I can't really speak on that. Um, it's tricky, man. I have friends who are doing that, and now they have to convert to Islam. They have to do all this religious stuff. It's like I don't think I probably couldn't do it because, like, essentially, they're all faking, and the family knows they're faking. It's just like one big charade. It's like one big show. It's like we know you're not Muslim. We don't, you don't believe, but we need you to fake it. Like, okay, the same way the parents fake that their children are not having sex yet before marriage, all that stuff. To me, that's like lame. Trump is cutting any support. Yeah. Dental coverage is unfortunately really hard to get in the US. Yeah, I remember like when I was living in Barcelona, I had like a lot of American friends because a lot of American people, young people, they moved to Barcelona to like be English teachers for a while and live there. And a lot of them would have like chipped chipped teeth. Like they would have like messed up yeah, teeth. What's the word I'm looking for? Not gums. Like the whole thing. I don't know. And I was like, why don't you guys get that fixed? And then I found out that in the US, if you chip your tooth, that's it. You're not gonna go to the dentist. Yeah, yeah. It doesn't make sense for me to believe to um adopt a religion that you don't actually believe in. You can just have the relationship for fun with a Muslim girl, but don't expect long term. Yeah, yeah. Kind of agree. It's wild to me how religion is making a comeback. Not just the Islam, also like Catholic Church. This last girl I was dating, man, she was watching TikToks from the Pope. She was watching TikToks by the Vatican. So many young people now, I see them like being very religious and being into God and stuff. It's interesting. It's interesting how that goes up and down because my parents, who are now like late 60s, early 70s, they're the generation that basically entirely indulged and they denounced the church, the Catholic Church. But they're back. I just don't want to break her heart. I mean, they're both like, can you be clear, be honest to her, tell her what it is, do your part, just communicate, man. That's what I do. I've been mad at myself for being too honest and like missing out on sex and stuff. In the moment, I'm like, fuck, like I should have, but it's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. Lying is not worth it. Be chivalrous, be honest, be clear. Why is it going to be your last lie in a while? Because tomorrow I have surgery in the morning, and then I'm going to take a little break, little break. But then knowing me, I'm going to document the climb back to the motherfucking top. It's only gonna make me stronger, man. It's only gonna make me come back with a vengeance. I just feel like changes are upon me. And I stand on that in a video I'm gonna post tomorrow. So I'm not gonna talk about it too much. Nature lover. Hey Lorenz, best wishes with your surgery. I hope it goes really well. May you have a speedy recovery, sending hugs. Thank you. Thank you, Michael. See you, man. Um, ever think about having guests on your show like a podcast? Um, I've done a podcast in the past. I mean, it's not something I'm trying to pursue right now. Um, I've done it. I have at least 200 videos of my podcast. The thing is, like, I don't know. Maybe it's not a bad idea. I could do like digital invites. Yep, tomorrow morning. Not a bad idea, Katie. But I don't know. I like the freedom. I like being independent. I like that, like, let's be honest, at this point, the channel is basically my diary. A lot of you guys know more about me, especially the last live, man. We got really personal on the last live. The last live was really personal. Um, it's funny. You would think that I would be intimidated by not being able to see into the void that is the audience, because there's 30 people watching this, right? And there's like maybe 9 or 10 people like chatting. So that leaves 20 people, and that's what I call the void. You're staring into the void, like literally anyone could be watching. Like I know for a fact there's some people watching now that have never typed, never said anything, and Lord knows who they are. Could be my ex, could be some sick people, some evil people, could be anyone. And so, especially last live when I talked about all these personal things, it's like, do I really want to say this? And I don't know, I don't really care. That's where I landed. Doesn't matter. I don't think I'm that important. It's not that special. I think sometimes privacy is overrated. Um, and ironically, sometimes it's easier to make certain admissions and certain concessions to an anonymous void than it is to people that you know in real life. What are they going to do? A free flat, or do you need the entire plate replaced? And Smith, I appreciate you, man, and I appreciate your knowledge on the subject. You know what you're talking about. They're not going to do a free flap. So free flap means that's what I was saying. Like if they would take my pectoral or my delt, but they're not going to do that. Like that's not the plan. They're just going to take out the metal and then hopefully find a way to close it shut, man. Do you ever get tempted to start drama just for content? That's what happens to a lot of YouTubers. I mean, I never started artificial drama or anything like that. The one thing I do is I use very ambiguous dramatic titles. Like the video I'm gonna post tomorrow is gonna be called "It's Time to Go." It's like that could come across as me shutting down the channel or stuff like that. That's all I do. The content itself is never fabricated. The content itself is never like inflated. It's never a play. It's all real. And funny enough, and then I still get shit from some idiots who are like, clickbait title, clickbait. How dare you? It's like, shut the fuck up, man. It's goddamn YouTube. Like, I can't even convince you motherfuckers to hit the thumb and it doesn't cost you a thing. You goddamn right I'm gonna click. Goddamn right. Yeah. But hey, Dark Vader, I appreciate that. That's dope. What makes my live stand out? I never watch YouTube live, so I don't know how other lives are. What did I do? And why do you like mine? Why do you watch me? My lives. If you could have dinner with any historical figure, who would it be? Arthur Schopenhauer? Yup. Yeah, Schopenhauer. Julius Caesar would be cool. Oh, Marcus Aurelius, of course, because your family doesn't watch your videos. Exactly, Elena. They couldn't care less, which is great. It's good that they don't watch, because half of the shit I talk about on here, I would not want to share with. Like, I wouldn't feel comfortable. Yeah. Thank you, Matisse. I appreciate you, man. I would have dinner with Tupac. Yeah, Tupac is a good one. Entertaining for sure. What did Teddy say? Teddy dropped the best title. I must have missed it. Well, he didn't say anything about a title, though. It's time to go right before surgery. Oh, that's dark humor. Yeah, there you go. Bro, that was my idea. That's not Teddy's idea. I told Teddy I was going to call my video that. Thank you, Susan. You're so kind. Yeah, Schopenhauer is amazing, man. I've been meaning to make a video on this, but I'm not getting around to it. But I read this piece the other day that talks about. By the way, guys, if you want to support the channel, you can send me a donation on PayPal. It's right there in the pinned message. Make sure to put it as send to friends and family. That way, it doesn't get taxed. Or you can send what's up, Doris Baragoo? How you doing? Or you can send a super chat by clicking on the dollar sign below the chat box. Yeah, Schopenhauer is um, he made a correlation between people that don't mind noise and that are noisy and make a lot of noise and intelligence. Basically, he's like, noise is the death of intelligence, and interruption is the death of like progress and intelligence and thought. And I don't know, man. Then you think of Mexico City. Thank you so much, Restorgu. You rock. You're amazing. Thank you so much, man. That's really generous of you. I appreciate you, really. So yeah, Tupac, staring through the rear view. I think that's my favorite Tupac song. That beat is so good. Dark Theater. Just being yourself is not something that people are brave enough to do. Thank you, man. Would you do a live stream under the surgery? I don't think so, man. In Belgium, they wouldn't let you do that. This is not the States. I could see somebody doing that in LA, or they're like, "Yo, hold on, let me stream this surgery real quick." But nah, I wouldn't worry about anything you have divulged in any of your videos. You're very respectful, caring, and complimentary to whomever you're speaking about, so that person should be flattered. Yeah, I mean, I feel like sometimes I've had my fair share of hot takes, said some wild things, but in general, I think I'm good. I'd hate to have lunch with any Roman. They used to stuff their faces and then have a special room they would throw up in to make room. Yeah, that's a good point, then. I like the little history input. Clément Lejoubi. Hey, man, rooting for you and your upcoming surgery. Always impressed with your inner strength. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. We're gonna overcome this thing, man. We're gonna rock it. We're gonna nail it. It's all gonna be fine. I'm gonna come back better, faster, stronger. It's gonna reinvigorate me. By the way, guys, 2 weeks without weed. For all you motherfuckers who said I couldn't live without the weed. I am in charge of this operation. I run this shit. And if I say I don't smoke, I don't smoke. Honestly though, that's something that like I think sometimes I'm too harsh on myself and I paint myself as like this crackhead addict. I don't even smoke in the day. All I ever do is like smoke a joint at night to help me sleep, and then I'm like super hard on myself. Anytime I decided to quit smoking and to be like, I'm taking a break now, I quit cold turkey. Boom, that's it. I've been through a lot too. Now I'm gonna remove my plate. I'm considering plate removal and preparing myself on what I will look like after. Yeah, so the thing is, Ed Smith is raising a really good point The metal plate inside of my jaw is helping me shape my face. So if they take out the plate, the contour might change and it might implode a bit. And I really hope that's not the case. We don't want to look more freaky now, do we? We already look plenty freaky enough. But thank you so much, Smith, for sharing that with me, man, and letting me know I'm not the only one out here with my cross to bear. I appreciate you, buddy. Ewa, yes. Guys, what are we doing? We need to get the 30 thumbs, man. I know there's 8 people who have not hit the thumb. Close the chat box, hit the thumb. That's it. That's it. Oh, the Polonitis. I've been under a couple of times. I like it when they put the mask on and it's instant blackout. It's never instant blackout. I refuse the instant blackout because it's the greatest high on planet Earth. I get giddy thinking about the high tomorrow when that gas hits and when they put the stuff in your veins. I'm fighting it, and then they're like, "Big deep breath, sir." And I'm like, "I'm not taking deep breaths for shit. I'm gonna ride this high." I always focus on the clock on the wall. I see the clock, and I'm like, "I'm not going under. I'm not going under." My record is like a minute and a half, and then then they get upset because I'm like, "Fuck you, bitch. This is the best part. Let me get my high." That's grade A premium drugs, the best drugs, like medical stuff. Hey, 30 people in the chat. Bro, I'm going viral in this bitch. Can't stop, won't stop. No Diddy. No weed for 2 weeks. Yep. No, man, I'm great. I got sicker pumps. I feel the testosterone rising. I'm horny as hell. Did you see the shorts that I posted today? The little physique check? I was looking pumped today. I thought it was just me out here until I found your page. That's dope, man. I'm happy. In Belgium, they also ask if you use substances before surgery. Yeah. I've had that conversation numerous times when I'm on the surgery table and then the doctors, the surgeons are asking me, what do I use? I'm like, weed. And then we laugh about it. What's up, people watcher? How you doing? What will they put there instead? Nothing. I hope. Not Clement. I don't want to do martial arts because of my face. Because there's too big of a chance that I would get hit. And knowing me, man, I'm an idiot. Like I get a couple of drinks in me. I already want to fight everybody as it is. If you're teaching me martial arts, I'm for sure gonna crash out like an idiot. I see you're too big. Do you retain? I'm on day 12 tomorrow. Retain from the weed? Yeah. Wish you all the best. Thank you, Mark. Danke schön, meine Freund. That's really nice of you. I really appreciate that. I hate being put to sleep. You never know if you have some nutcase doctor who teabagged you. Well, you're never alone with somebody in a room, Teddy boy. Do you have a movie list or a video games list? No. I got a Callum Von Mogert podcast with Jay Cutler lined up. Not a big video game guy, not a big movie guy. Guys, if you want to support the channel, you can send a super chat by clicking on the dollar sign below the chat box. Any dollar is greatly appreciated. Or you can send a donation through the PayPal. The donation ID is in the pinned message up top. Make sure to select send to friends and family to avoid taxes. Shout out Mark, shout out Leicester, shout out Katie, shout out Teddy Mac, shout out Cole, shout out Elena, Ewa Hodge. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, 6 North thumbs. I appreciate that. My trainer had only one arm and it never stopped him. He started Kung Fu after he lost a right arm to strengthen his left arm. That's dope, man. Shout out to your trainer. I mean, yoga is my path now. Yoga is like the thing I really want to focus on. and invest all my time in. So I'm not looking to add something else right now, just yet. That's how I'm feeling. That's how we feeling. All right, guys, 36 minutes in. Is there anything else you would like me to discuss? I used to watch a lot of these bodybuilders' channels, but there have been too many tragic deaths recently. That German guy who died in Thailand last year, I forgot his name. Lorenz, the Discord, can you make it active again? I should. Yeah, I should. Yeah, my bad on that, man. I dropped the ball on that one. Um, I gotta get in there, make it active again, get it popping. You're right. You are right. Oh boy. Yeah. Bro, if I get popping again, you can be a mod. I appreciate you. All right, guys. I'm gonna check out. I'm tired. It's 9:46 p.m. here. I'm gonna go to bed soon, so I'm ready for the big day. Like I said, I'll post a video tomorrow that I pre-recorded yesterday to make sure that you guys have some content to watch, and we'll go from there. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Hey, bury me a motherfucking G. All right. If I don't make me a legend. It's on you guys. It really is. If I don't make it, if I have some complications, I need you guys to Kurt Cobain the fuck out of me. All right. Make me a legend. Pump up my videos. Make me like a posthumous fucking icon. I'm talking to all 37 of you. All right. That's what I need you to do. Get it popping. So I can ball in the afterlife. Check my analytics and my engagement tab. Thank you, Ida. Thank you, Apollonius. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Lystetter. Appreciate all of you, man. You guys have no idea how much I feel your support, how much I relish your support, your love. It means everything, man. Yup, Teddy Mac. Yup, yup. Netflix that hope. All right, guys. Double pump, double barrel. Salute. I'll see you on the other side. Don't worry, I'll be just fine. Like the Terminator, I'll be back. I'll be back. Like Vegeta, I'm gonna get pummeled, almost die, but then, as a real Saiyan, I'm gonna crawl back up, come back stronger. That's what we're doing. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the support. And don't you worry, I got this. Aish.